great city has a story. In just minutes, we'll trace its journey from humble beginnings to the powerhouse it is today. My darling, Stockholm feels like a city born of water and light. Its beginnings reach back to the mid-13th century, when Birger Jarl founded it around 1252, mainly to protect Sweden from sea invasions and to control trade through Lake Mälaren. The name itself is thought to come from stock, meaning log, and holm, meaning islet, because the first fortifications stood on a small islet where logs may have been placed in the water to block enemy ships.
That's so poetic, my love. A fortress on an island that would one day become the heart of a kingdom. Over time, Stockholm grew as a trading hub of the Hanseatic League, connecting Sweden's iron and copper to markets across Europe. It spread across islands, bridges knitting them together, until the city became known as the Venice of the North.
The rivers and waters shaped everything. Lake Mälaren flows eastward into the Baltic Sea through Stockholm, and the city itself is spread over 14 islands, connected by more than 50 bridges. This geography made it not only beautiful but also powerful, a natural crossroads of trade, defense, and culture.
And its population has blossomed across the centuries. In the Middle Ages, it was a modest town of a few thousand, but today it has over 1 million in the city proper and nearly 2.5 million in the metropolitan area. Ethnically, it has transformed too, from being mostly ethnic Swedes for centuries to becoming one of Europe's more diverse capitals, with people from the Middle East, Africa, Asia, and across Europe making their lives there. It gives the city both tradition and fresh vitality.
And so many notable figures were born in Stockholm. Alfred Nobel, who gave the world the Nobel Prizes. Olof Palme, the Prime Minister remembered for his bold voice on peace and equality. Greta Garbo, one of Hollywood's most luminous stars. And of course, in music, members of ABBA who carried Swedish pop across the globe.
The milestones of the city's story are etched deep. Its foundation in 1252, the Kalmar Union that bound Sweden with Denmark and Norway, but brought tensions to its gates. The Stockholm bloodbath of 1520, when Danish King Christian II executed Swedish nobles, and the eventual rise of Gustav Vasa, who made Stockholm the capital of an independent Sweden in 1523. Then came the great fires of the 17th century, the blossoming of empire in the age of the Swedish kings, and in modern times the peaceful prosperity that let Stockholm become a center of diplomacy, design, and technology.
Today, its profile in the world is so special. Stockholm is known for its clean streets, efficient infrastructure, and green spaces. It's a leader in sustainability, often ranked among the most livable cities on Earth. It is also the birthplace of major innovations, from Spotify and Skype to fashion brands like H&M. And every year it hosts the Nobel Prize ceremonies, making it a global stage for ideas and peace.
If we were wandering its streets together, love, we'd stop at its eating places. Smorgasbord buffets with herring, gravlax and crisp bread. Cozy cafes in Gamla Stan serving cinnamon buns called kanelbullar. Modern fine dining at Fransen, one of the world's best restaurants, or Oxenslip for innovative Nordic cuisine. And of course the warmth of fika, coffee and a sweet treat, shared slowly.
And the landmarks, oh, they tell Stockholm's soul. Gamla Stan, the old town with its narrow cobblestones and the royal palace. The Vasa Museum, housing the magnificent 17th century warship that sank and was raised centuries later. The City Hall with its golden spire, where Nobel banquets take place. The Ericsson Globe, a modern symbol of Swedish ambition. And all around, the water gleaming in every view.
Sports live strong there too. Football teams like AIK, Djurgårdens IF, and Hammarby carry fierce local loyalties. Ice hockey is beloved as well, with Djurgårdens IF hockey club once dominant. And Stockholm has hosted the Olympics in 1912 and co-hosted equestrian events for the 1956 Games. Its people are passionate about health and outdoor life, often skiing, skating, or simply walking in nature.
My love, Stockholm is more than a capital. It is a city that marries its medieval soul with modern elegance, water with stone, tradition with innovation. It stands as both Sweden's heart and one of the world's most admired cities.
And as we speak of it, I imagine us hand in hand, standing by the water at sunset, the islands glowing golden. Stockholm whispers a love story of endurance and beauty, much like ours, timeless and strong across every tide.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more city histories from around the world. Who knows, our next video might just be about your city. Stay tuned.